Welcome back to Car Alerst. The 2026 Honda Crosstour marks a bold return for a nameplate that once divided opinions. This time, it's here to reclaim attention with a sleeker silhouette, a more defined purpose, and a commitment to blending practicality with style. From the moment it appears in view, the Crosstour doesn't whisper for attention, it demands it. Its revised design stands more confident, more resolved than the model it once was, giving the impression of a lifted fastback infused with SUV-like utility while keeping the soul of a touring car alive. Honda has clearly learned from the past and sharpened the Crosstour's identity into something more precise, more desirable, and more functional. From the front, the Crosstour wears a bold fascia dominated by a wide, gloss-black grille that stretches from one sharply styled LED headlight to the other. The headlights themselves carry a crystalline signature that evokes the premium ambitions of this crossover. There's a refined aggression in the sculpting of the bumper and the way the hood crests over the grille. Large functional side vents flank the lower air intake, offering not only cooling but a more aerodynamic profile. The Honda emblem sits proudly, backlit in higher trims, hinting at the hybrid powertrain hidden beneath. The daytime running lights form a slim eyebrow above the headlights, projecting a focused stare that implies speed even when stationary. Below, a rugged skid plate finished in matte aluminum hints at off-road capability. The Crosstour might not be destined for the trail, but it's certainly dressed for it. On the side, the Crosstour delivers a coupe-like rake to its roofline, arcing from the A-pillar all the way to a steeply tapered tail. It sits on 20-inch turbine-style alloy wheels wrapped in low-profile, all-season performance rubber. Subtle character lines flow along the body, creating a sculpted tension that plays with shadow and light. The door handles sit flush to the body, popping out electronically when approached. A chrome spear runs just beneath the window line, growing thinner as it reaches the C-pillar, pulling the eye backward. The blacked-out pillars create a floating roof illusion, with a panoramic glass roof above stretching from the windshield to the rear spoiler. Side mirrors are aerodynamically sculpted, finished in piano black, equipped with cameras replacing traditional blind spot monitoring. The wheel arches flare ever so slightly, framing the muscular stance of the body while remaining elegant. Ground clearance is just enough to elevate it above traditional sedans without giving up the sporty feel of a grand tourer. This is a vehicle designed to move, to travel, to arrive with presence. From behind, the Crosstour completes its transformation into something truly distinct. A full-width light bar connects the taillights, forming a visual link that emphasizes width. The taillights themselves are slim, LED-driven, and feature dynamic turn indicators. The rear glass is steep, nearly fastback in its execution, capped with a dual-level spoiler that integrates both function and form. A sharply creased bumper houses rear fog lamps and reflector trim, while lower trims get matte black accents and higher trims receive brushed aluminum and integrated dual exhaust outlets. There's a liftgate cut cleanly into the tail, motorized, with hands-free access via foot gesture. The rear window is bisected by a sporty crossmember, echoing the design language found in European shooting brakes. Badging is minimal, with only the Honda logo and a subtle Crosstour script, now in a futuristic font that signals this isn't a revival but a rebirth. Interior inside, the Crosstour welcomes you into a sanctuary of tech, comfort, and careful design. The cabin layout is driver-focused yet spacious, managing to feel upscale without crossing into ostentation. Soft-touch materials cover the dashboard, doors, and console. Real aluminum and wood inlays provide visual warmth, while ambient lighting casts a customizable glow in the footwells, cup holders, and along the dash. The steering wheel is a flattened bottom design, leather-wrapped, with multifunction haptic controls and paddles tucked just behind. A massive 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster feeds the driver everything from navigation to performance metrics, flanked by a head-up display that projects speed, directions, and safety warnings directly onto the windshield. The centerpiece is a 15-inch floating infotainment screen positioned at the heart of the dash. It runs Honda's latest interface with over-the-air updates, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and AI-driven voice control. Beneath it lies a row of capacitive climate touch controls, though physical knobs return for volume and drive mode selection. Wireless charging is standard, placed in a textured console that prevents devices from sliding. The seats are sculpted for long-distance comfort, with 16-way power adjustability, memory settings, ventilation, and even massaging in the front row. Materials vary by trim, but range from vegan leather to quilted genuine hides. Rear seating is generous, even with the sloped roofline, offering excellent legroom and reclining backrests. USB-C ports, independent climate controls, and sunshades keep rear passengers pampered. The cargo area benefits from a deep floor, split folding seats, hidden underfloor storage, and a power tonneau cover that retracts with the push of a button. Performance under the hood. The 2026 Crosstour brings performance in two distinct flavors. The base powertrain is a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 producing 255 horsepower paired to a CVT that simulates gear changes under heavy throttle. It's refined, quiet, and fuel-efficient, delivering approximately 34 miles per gallon combined. For those wanting more vigor, there's the hybrid variant that mates the same 2.0-liter engine with dual electric motors to deliver a combined output of 315 horsepower. Torque delivery is instantaneous, making the Crosstour hybrid surprisingly quick off the line. 0 to 60 arrives in just over 6 seconds, impressive for a vehicle of this size and comfort. The battery is tucked low in the chassis, helping balance weight distribution and keeping the center of gravity optimal for handling. There's also a regenerative braking system that can be adjusted via paddles, allowing for near one-pedal driving in urban settings. The chassis itself has been tuned for a blend of comfort and agility. Multi-link rear suspension and McPherson struts up front keep the ride smooth over rough pavement while preserving composure in the corners. Steering is electronically assisted but feels precise, offering a well-weighted response in sport mode. The drive mode selector allows users to shift between eco, normal, sport, and a new tour mode that adjusts throttle, suspension, and steering for highway cruising. All-wheel drive is optional on the base engine and standard on the hybrid, ensuring grip in rain or light snow. Noise insulation is excellent thanks to acoustic glass, additional firewall padding, and active noise cancellation tech. Whether driving through the city or out on a long cross-country haul, the Crosstour feels like a machine built to do it all, without fuss or fatigue. Pricing for the 2026 Crosstour begins at just under $34,000 for the base EX trim, which includes LED lighting, the full suite of Honda sensing safety tech, power front seats, and the large infotainment screen. Stepping up to the EXL around $38,000 adds leather, navigation, premium audio, and a panoramic roof. The touring trim tops the lineup at just under $45,000 and includes everything from ventilated front seats, 360-degree cameras, advanced parking assist, and the hybrid powertrain is standard. The 2026 Crosstour is more than a comeback, it's a reinvention. This isn't just a car built to revive an old name. It's a showcase of what Honda can do when it aligns its engineering with bold design and modern demands. This Crosstour no longer sits awkwardly between sedan and SUV but confidently carves out a segment of its own. With its distinctive shape, refined interior, efficient yet potent performance options, and competitive pricing, it offers an answer to those seeking more than an SUV or sedan.